Hello and welcome to Nissin's Maths Solutions. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to evaluate powers. Please make sure you've got your pens, your pencils, your calculators, and stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Powers are the little numbers we see at the top of letters and other numbers. So for example, if I have 3 and a 2, this 2 is a power. So I'll say 3 to the power of 2. If I have a and a 7, I'll say a to the power of 7. We call them in the index form. So a to the power of 7 is said to be in the index form. Index meaning 1 is the plural that we call it indices. So 3 squared means it's in the index form. Now when I have 3 squared, it is a quick way of saving time. Instead of writing 3 times 3, I'm saying the 3, there is a number that is also the same, multiplying it. Okay, so if I have 4 cubed, for example, I'm saving time from 4 times 4 times 4. So basically, powers are just quicker ways of simplifying our long written multiplication of this. Okay, one of the things not to do in maths, I call them the not to do bits. Okay, not to do in maths is where a lot of students think 3 squared is 3 times 2. Please don't do. So let me write it there. Don't do. Okay, we call it mathematical crimes. A colleague of mine calls it illegal maths. Don't do. Okay, so we don't do that. 4 cubed is not 4 times 3. 5 cubed is not 5 times 3. Don't do that. These are called illegal maths or mathematical crimes. Okay, so with powers we are looking at easier ways of simplifying, and then we can work it out. The term evaluate is the same as work it out, so we want to be able to work this out. So that, for example, if I've got to work out what 10 squared is, all I do is 10 times 10, and 10 times 10 is 100. So 10 squared is 100. I have evaluated 10 squared. If I want to work out what 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is 125. I have evaluated what 5 cubed is. Okay, it is very important to understand what we mean by powers. Okay, if I write 2 cubed, it means 2 times by 2 times by 2, and that is 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. A lot of students go automatic to write 6. Please don't do. It is not 6. We are not adding. We are also not timesing or multiplying 2 by 3. Okay, we are multiplying 2 by itself 3 times, 2 to the power of 3. Okay, so that's very important. Now, a lot of things that also confuse people is when we come to roots. Okay, so we're going to look at roots. These are the symbols such as the square root, or the cube root, or the 4th root, or even the 5th root. It could go on and on and on and on. These are all roots. Some of them are on your calculator, some of them you have to figure it out on your calculator. So these are all called roots. Okay, so basically, if I know that 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4, and that will give me 16, and I want to work out the square root of 16, what I want to find out is what number did I square to get 16. So what number did I square to get 16? And I need to be very good at my numbers. So I'll check, was it 2? What's 2 times 2? 2 times 2 is 4. So it's definitely not 2. Was it 3? 3 times 3 is 9. It's definitely not 3. Was it 4? Oh yes, 4 times 4 was 16. Therefore, the number that I squared to get 16 was 4. So square root of 16 is 4. If I want to get out the square root of 9, what number did I square to get 9? So I'm saying here is the answer. What was the question? It was definitely 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. Now when you get to higher levels of maths and A level and stuff, you might not just say it's 4. You could also say, oh, it's minus 4, for example, because minus 4 times by minus 4 will be positive 16. And you could also say, oh, it's not just 3, it's also minus 3. We are technically correct. In most cases on a foundation GCSE, they are not interested in this part of your answers. We're only interested in the positive part of your answers. But if you're doing more of a higher GCSE and A level, we also want to know that the number that was squared to get 9 could have also been minus 3. So technically, you could also say 3 or minus 3. These are called roots. If I want to find the cube root of 8, for example, what number will multiply itself 3 times to get 8? So is it 1? Let's check. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So it's definitely not 1. Let's check. Is it 2? 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. Therefore, the cube root of 8 is definitely 2. Okay. If I want to work out, for example, the cube root of 64, what number did I multiply by itself 3 times to get 64? And that must be 4, because 4 times 4 is 16 times by 4 again, and that's 64. So technically, we've seen the roots and the powers. Okay.
Hey, well done for watching this video. I hope you now know how to evaluate powers. Not only that, remember to watch this video on using evaluating powers to solve exams questions. This understanding will really help you. And don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this video. Also, don't forget to go to our website to get more in-depth understanding of these topics in maths on indicesmathsolutions.com. Thank you.